Mario, as you all know, is a big fan of illegal underground Goomba fighting rings. Unfortunately, this has landed Mario in major debt to the Mushroom Kingdom Mafia, and the only person who can bail him out is Princess Peach. Coincidentally, just last weekend, Peach was kidnapped by Bowser. This poses a difficult challenge. To avoid being killed for unpaid debts, Mario needs to keep up his regular payments to the mob, but he can't live like this forever. He needs to save Peach so she can free him from his debt. Mario is currently paying his loan sharks a rate of 1 coin per second. With only 30 coins to his name, how long will it take for Mario to find himself dead at the bottom of a lake? Is the answer A, 30 seconds, B, 15 seconds, C, 35 seconds, or D, please, no. To Mario, dying is not ideal. We need to be able to get him through the entire game without our coin count ever dropping to 0. We need to do this for Mario. Starting in Cap Kingdom, we're able to find some loose change scattered about the kingdom, as well as a new friend to help us on our journey, Cappy. Mario explains his dilemma to him. Conveniently, Cappy has a solution: crime. 2 kingdoms over lies the Tostarena ruins, and then there are plenty of tombs and graves that the two could plunder for countless priceless artifacts, which would buy them plenty of time to save Peach and bail out Mario. The answer for Mario was obvious, so the plan was settled. They climbed together through Top Hat Tower, mugged Topper for some extra coins, and finished Cap Kingdom with 87 coins to their name. Cascade Kingdom was the next stop on their journey. If they wanted to live to see Sand Kingdom, they had to collect 5 moons and some extra cash. We can get the first moon, beat Madame Brutal up for 3 moons and some extra coins, and then do the dinosaur sub-area. This room is filled to the brim with these small enemies called Burbos. Killing all of them will net us our final moon along with about 110 extra coins. This lets us leave the kingdom with 165 coins total. Entering Sand Kingdom, there's finally a chance to execute the plan. Scattered throughout, there are 6 coin stacks valued at about 1,000 coins total. That's equal to nearly 17 minutes of time for Mario and Cappy. The two would collect moons while robbing the occasional historic burial site along the way, which let us leave the kingdom with a total of 958 coins. Next, we would find ourselves in Lake Kingdom. Compared to Sand, there weren't nearly as many coins here to collect, requiring only 8 moons to complete the kingdom. We make quick work collecting 5 moons, beating Rengo for our last 3, and head to Wooded with 956 coins. Now, Wooded is where things get interesting because Cappy had another idea. They were loaded on cash at this point, but it wouldn't buy them enough time to reach the princess. So how about a sponsorship? What better way to make money than to shill for a corporation that they have no personal stake in? Now, Mario wouldn't think twice about murder, but was he really willing to stoop as low as taking a sponsorship from Crazy Cap Legends, the new mobile game? The game employed loot box style microtransactions targeted at younger audiences who didn't understand anything about gambling and just saw cool pictures of hats with stars next to them, and that gave them serotonin. Of course he would. Mario took the sponsorship. Crazy Cap Incorporated reassured him that he would be compensated for his 50 coin hat purchase. He was never compensated, and the sponsorship didn't pay out. We had just lost 50 coins and our dignity, and we still needed 14 more moons in Wooded Kingdom. And to make matters worse, Wooded only really has 1 real coin stack that isn't even available until after beating up Spewart. Alas, it was our only choice. We beat Spewart, collected the moons required to finish the kingdom, and got the hidden coin stack worth a mean 85 coins. This let us head to Cloud Kingdom with 833 coins to our name. Cloud Kingdom consists of nothing but a Bowser fight, and not to mention, he's broke. He has absolutely no money we can steal. Unlike the other bosses, he doesn't explode into coins every time we hit him, so our only real choice is to finish the fight as soon as possible to minimize our losses. We enter Lost Kingdom with 777 coins. To leave, we need 10 moons, which isn't very hard to collect. We travel around the outside of the kingdom to avoid Clefbo stealing Cappy as we collect moons, and eventually meet up with an old friend, Captain Toad. He's been traveling the world too, and is more than willing to help Mario in his journey by giving him a single moon. Oh, what? Those coins? No. Captain Toad needs those too. We leave for Metro Kingdom with 898 coins. The city is in a state of disarray. Tanks and vermin flood the streets as a giant mech saps the city dry of power. This is not ideal because we need power to be able to get to the next kingdom, so reluctantly we save the day. For our heroism, Pauline offers us not a reward of coins, but a job. You see, she wants to hold a festival for us where we can collect tons and tons of coins, but unfortunately, she can't do it alone and needs to hire us to gather up musicians and clean up the sewers to make it work. Crazy Cap Incorporated caught wind of the festival idea and offered us yet another sponsorship. For it, we just had to purchase and wear the Crazy Cap Incorporated uniform as we paraded the streets during the festival. Once again, Mario was promised that he'd be compensated for the purchase of the outfit. This was sketchy. The last sponsorship didn't pay out, but this time we were working directly with Crazy Cap home headquarters right here in New Donk City. There's no way this could go wrong. The sponsorship did not pay out, and we were not compensated for our purchase. Fortunately, throughout the festival, we still collected around 250 coins as a thanks from Pauline for our efforts. This let us leave the kingdom with a total of 698 coins. Snow Kingdom being a small reprieve in a wasteland of ice means it's not kind when it comes to giving us coins. There's a few sets here and there, but no real stacks to boost our count. This means our goal here is simply to collect the 10 required moons to leave as fast as possible. This leads us into Seaside Kingdom with 549 coins. The kingdom is currently being tormented by Brigadier Moss Clancy III Definiba Blaine. In spite of his fancy name sounding like it comes from wealth, defeating him does not provide any amount of coins. However, there are stacks of coins that can be found in the Seaside Kingdom only after he's dead. Not to mention the route required to beat him nets us 7 moons on its own, leaving us with only 3 extras to find. We defeat the boss, collect the 3 extra moons we need, and finish off the kingdom by collecting a few stacks that net us an extra 135 coins. This lets us leave the kingdom with 549 coins remaining. With only 4 kingdoms left and over 9 minutes on the clock, you'd think we'd be more than clear to finish the run. However, coin stacks were starting to dwindle. There'd be a small one here and there, but we wouldn't be able to get any sort of real coin boost until after we finished Bowser's Kingdom. This made it a rush to try and finish Luncheon since we needed 18 moons and there was only 1 small stack of 50 coins to collect in the kingdom. Fortunately, we were able to make it out of Luncheon and head to Ruined with 505 coins. Ruined in itself has a stack of 95 coins, but that's only enough to get us through the dragon boss fight and doesn't provide us any additional benefit for the next kingdom. Bowser's Kingdom is structured very linearly with a series of islands we have to travel through to reach a boss fight at the very end. There's some coins here and there, but no real coin stacks, at least not until after we defeat the Mecha Brutal. This would open up 2 sub-areas, the treasure room that contained 255 coins and the Above the Cloud sub-area that let us get another 180. Entering the kingdom with over 500 coins should make this an easy task. However, there was one major issue: the bone-rattling anxiety and shame brought upon by being plastered with Crazy Cap's logos and branding. Dressed like this, Mario would not have the dignity to finish the run. Fortunately, there was a clothing store in the middle of the kingdom that Mario could use to change into a new outfit. This would set us back 200 coins, but dang did Mario look great. This meant by the time we reached the Mecha Brutal boss fight, we had only 145 coins. This would be enough to beat the fight, but we had to make sure we didn't make any major errors. A clean fight meant we had 100 coins remaining afterwards, and with 2 extra batches of coins, we were able to finish the kingdom at a grand total of 348 coins. This should be more than enough to finish the run. Moonskip, followed by a clean Bowser fight into a fast escape sequence, meant we were able to finish the game with 72 coins remaining. Throughout our journey, we killed, robbed, and abused those around us to stay on top of our steep debt. With Peach saved, Mario was sure he'd finally be free from this burden, that Peach would be more than willing to pay off his debts in full and save him from a grim fate with the mob. Peach, however, would not pay out.